And for the record, it's pronounced Alien Arts. To set things off, we're going to be using this 5-pointed star cookie cutter for the basic foundation of Woody's badge. Now, this cookie cutter is a bit on the grande side, so we're going to carefully trim the edges using our handy dandy exacto knife to make it more size accurate to the movies while trying to maintain its symmetry. Woody's counterpart in the movies is always seen sporting his badge with a concave bend to it. I want my badge to exhibit that as well. So in order to reproduce that, I will apply more clay to the top of the foundation of his badge and shape it accordingly. In the films, Woody's badge is supposed to be textured, very similar to real badges. I'm going to be giving my custom badge a stipple texture. I love this texture, it's so robust looking. To reproduce this said stipple texture, I'm poking many tiny holes into the clay surface until it looks like a hammered mess. Then using my finger to smudge those tiny holes into a cluster of haphazard bumps that almost perfectly emulate the stipple texture. By rolling up very tiny balls of clay, I can form the spheres and merge them to the corners of the badge. Let's not forget to draft a nice clean border along the badge too. After baking the badge, I'm supergluing the spears to prevent them from snapping off so easily. In my previous attempts, it never even occurred to me. Maybe that's why I was all... Well, like my dad says, live and learn. Now I'm preparing guide marks on the side of the badge to make it thinner. In the films, this badge is awfully skinny, so I want to replicate it. Let's fire up the rotary tool with the sanding bit so we can set it in motion.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Yeah, I'm just as mind-boggled as you all are that all 5 spheres survived the rotary tool of ruin.
It's so mind-boggling.
But, yay! It's much thinner now, just like in the films. And finally, the sheriff lettering. Let's start with roughing the letters out first to use them as a guide. The rest is just good old-fashioned sculpting. Also, as a pro tip, Vaseline makes a wonderful clay softener. Though I'm using Super Sculpey Firm for this project, I'm sure it will work perfectly for other brands of clay too. Just a dab of Vaseline can make hard clay more easy to work with. Wouldn't it be some wild shit if I misspelled sheriff?
Bruh.
I'll just let you all know this. I was having some conflicts with getting the clay to adhere to the surface. Another tip, try to dampen your fingers and or tools with water when you handle the clay in scenarios like this. A small amount of water will stop the clay from sticking to whatever utensil you use.